Hey guys, and welcome back to another video here on my channel. Tiana here, of course. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a NYX full face tutorial. I was going through some of my older videos and I realized I haven't done a full face of NYX makeup in at least a couple of years. And I have a couple of updated NYX products that I've been loving and I wanted to add them to my full face tutorial. So if you guys want to see this video, then please keep watching. Okay, so I actually don't have a primer. I can't remember if I used the NYX primer in that video, but I tried out the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop primer and I actually did not like it. It was very dry, so I'm gonna just use a different primer today to prime my face. But you guys let me know down in the description box below of any primers that you all have been loving. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with foundation. So I'm gonna go in with the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. You guys know I've been talking about this foundation a lot. I've done a full review and demo, so I will have that up in the cards and link down in the description box below so you can hear my thoughts on this foundation. But I absolutely love this foundation. It is literally a matte lover's dream foundation. If you have oily skin, this is a really good drugstore foundation. I definitely recommend you start here. So this is in the shade Mocha and I'm just going to put it all over my face. And I believe this is the foundation that NYX collaborated with. I don't know if it was a full collaboration or not, but I believe they worked with Alyssa Ashley to kind of come up with more shades and be able to cater to a lot more skin tones. And this foundation just really kind of put them on the map for foundations, because before that, I think in my last video I used the NYX Control Drop foundation and I really like that foundation, but I kind of just, it wasn't something that I would pick up like all the time. Like, to me it wasn't something that was like memorable. So this shade is a tad bit too dark for me. You're going to notice that. But I am going to definitely lighten it up with concealer and powder and everything. So I actually like using shades that might be just a tad bit, like not too dark for me, but like a tad bit darker for me. And then I like going in with a more brightening under eye concealer. So I'm just blending it in, making sure everything is nice and blended, and just bringing it down to the chest and neck area as well. So I've went back and forth a couple of times with some of the NYX brow products. I got a new one just to try out. This is the NYX Precision Brow Pencil in the shade Espresso, and this is just what it looks like. It has like that pointy end with the shade on the end, so that's pretty nice. And it has the spoolie on the other end. This reminds me of the Anastasia brow definer because it's like more thick tip. So, but if you guys don't know, I definitely prefer brow pencils than any other type of brow products. I just like the way that they apply and they're really quick and easy. I guess I've been staying inside quite a bit, so this foundation is a little bit darker than what I'm used to, or what I thought it would be. I was using this color like all the time, but I guess I've lightened up a little bit. I really like this brow pencil. I would say it's better than the NYX. I think they had one like the micro brow that I feel like was very comparable to the Brow Wiz by Anastasia. I like this one better. I think it's a lot more pigmented, a lot easier to apply. The only thing I would say is that the little piece, like, you really cannot press down on the pencil part at all or else it will break, because I've broken it now twice. So, and this is literally like my second time using this pencil. Other than that, I really like the color and I think it applies really easily and makes my brows look nice. So the concealer that I'm going to use is the one that came out with the foundation. This is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Contour Concealer, and I'm in the shade Cappuccino, and I absolutely love this concealer. I used to be a fan of the NYX HD concealer, the photogenic one I believe it is, and that one I realized it used to dry out a lot quicker. This one is almost empty, so it is a little bit more dry than usual, but when this is new, it is so creamy. I wish I would have known I needed a new one. To kind of lighten up when I use a darker foundation, I kind of do a little bit of reverse contouring here and on the chin area as well. And this is gonna add the highlight back to the areas that need to be highlighted. Then I'm just gonna go in with my Real Technique sponge and blend out this concealer. Okay, so I'm gonna just use my Black Radiance palette. I have not seen any NYX contour or bronzing shades that were deep enough for my skin tone. I saw one, but it wasn't dark enough. So if you guys have any ideas or suggestions down below on what you use for bronzers for deeper skin tones, let me know down in the comment section below, because I didn't see any. So I'm gonna just go in with what I know works. I'm putting this on before I blend out that bottom concealer shade because I just kind of want to blend the two together. I feel like it's looking a tad bit better now. I really did not know that this shade was like no longer right for me. I haven't been wearing a whole lot of super matte foundations, especially since I've been staying at home. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the setting powder. This is the NYX Mineral Matte Finishing Powder, and I am in the shade Medium Dark. It's just what this looks like. And I just recently started using this, and I'm not exactly sure how I feel about it yet. I kind of like it, but I wish the shade was a little bit better, to be honest with you. I might have to see if there's a darker shade. I don't know. You guys let me know if there's like a dark shade in this. Maybe that will be better, because this is like a very neutral under eye shade. I'm gonna put a little bit of concealer on my lids to prime them. So I'm going to be using two NYX shadow products today. So I have the NYX Ultimate Edit Petite Shadow Palette, and I thought that this was like really nice. It has some pretty decent warm tone colors in it. And then I'm going to use this Shimmer Down pigment. I'm going to figure out some type of way to incorporate this. This is the shade Mauve Pink, but I just have to use it because it's just so pretty. So I'm going to go into this kind of, I don't know, rusty pink color here on the edge, and I'm gonna just put that into my crease area. These colors look like they really are pigmented. Like, I've never had any issues with NYX's palettes, so I know like I always love their palettes for the most part. Like, I haven't tried a whole lot of their palettes. I used to use more of their single shadows, and I realized like my single shadows I had by then were like old and crusty. So I did need a new palette, and I wanted to get something new and fresh for this video, and something that was still available, because I was going to do my eyes with a palette that I used in the first video, but I could not find that palette available like on Ulta's website. So I was like, yeah, that's not a good look. Let's not do that, because I want people to still be able to access the products that I'm talking about, especially if I'm doing like a video like this where it's like a full-on NYX video where people might really want to go and try out some of the products that I'm talking about. So I did go out and get a new shadow palette, and I had not heard about this one. This is a really nice color. Like, I was not expecting this color to really show up on my skin tone like that, and it showed up and showed out. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this pigment now because I'm just dying to use it, and I just really want to stay pretty simple on the eyes because it's summer and I don't feel like applying a whole bunch on my eyelids, and I don't know about you guys. So I'm gonna pour a little bit of this mauve pink color into the lid, and I only have like a very tiny amount in the lid, and I'm just going to tap the brush in here because it looks like it's gonna pick up really well. I'm just gonna apply it to the lid area. Just that little bit is so pretty. Like, that is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. I have nowhere to go, nowhere at all to go. There does look to be a little bit of fallout because it is like a glitter, so keep that in mind. Either do this before you do your face makeup, or make sure you have like an under eye setting powder to wipe off as best as you can. That is gorgeous. Like, look at that. I didn't need to wet the brush or anything. I was just able to literally tap the brush in and just apply this color, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Definitely recommend this. Definitely recommend this color. So I'm gonna go in with a more kind of crease brush, something a little bit more tapered, and I'm gonna go back in with that color, that same color, and just really focus it more so like right up here in this area, and this will help blend out any like uneven edges of the shimmer and also kind of give us a very deep defined crease as well. Oh, this color is so pigmented. I was really supposed to be doing like a kind of soft glam makeup look with this, and you see how it turned out. Like, I was not about to apply lashes, and now I really want to apply lashes with this look. So I'm gonna go back in with this fluffy blending brush and just make sure all of the corners and everything are blended out so we have no harsh edges. That's pretty much it for the eyes. Like, that looks really good. I feel like I didn't have to put in a whole lot of work. The shadows blended out really nicely, so I'm gonna go ahead and dust away the under eye. So because I don't have any NYX mascara, and I was honestly not planning on doing something this kind of bold today, I'm gonna go ahead and apply lashes anyways, and I will be right back. Okay, so I've applied lashes, and now I'm just gonna finish off with lip. I'm going in with my NYX lip liner in brown, and I'm gonna go in with the shade Ruffle Trim. This is the NYX Lip Lingerie lipstick. You guys know I love the liquid lipsticks by NYX. They are so good. I love the formula. They're just very moisturizing. They're not drying on the lips, and they're just some of the best ones at the drugstore in my opinion. So I'm just gonna go in this time kind of lightly on the edge, and then I'm gonna go in with this pink color. Just going back in with a little bit more of the brown, the outer corners. Okay guys, so this is the finished lip, and you guys know I don't do matte lips very often. I think everything turned out really well. I love all of the NYX products that I tried today, and I definitely recommend all of them to you guys. So we'll have everything linked down in the description box below to where you can get all of these NYX products that I use in today's video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit the thumbs up button so I know that you enjoyed these types of videos, because I like doing full face of certain brands. And if you have any recommendations of brands that I should do, leave them down in the comment section below and I will check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're not, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.